Welcome back to Villa Familia, everybody. You know, it's been a whopping whole week since we were here last, but during the framing stage, wow, do a lot of things change. So since we were here last, some additional sheathing, I would just say sheathing, and I'll explain what that is in a second. Details have been dealt with. And we've got some floor joists. So I'm so excited to share what that's looking like from the inside. And you can just kind of see it somewhere over my shoulder, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, let's jump in and have a look. I am standing in the future foyer of this home, and right above me is a future bedroom, if memory serves me correct. And we've got floor joists. Super, super, super exciting. So these are 11 7/8 TJI 230s. How do I know that? Because it's written on the side of the joist. Now, what is a floor joist? A floor joist is the piece of material that goes from wall to wall that your plywood sits on top of, thus creating your floor assembly, right? So we've got floor joists over here. Over here, we've got a 5 by 11 7/8 paralam, or PLAM as we tend to refer to them. And that's just compressed material, engineered. And we use these things all the time. And then we've got TimberStrand box ends here. And so that just helps give the walls above something nice to sit on and ties everything together. It's just all one really, really dialed in system. We're all using battery powered tools these days. Like, it's crazy. You rarely see, I mean, you got extension cords here and there for running compressors and that sort of thing. But most of the skill saws we're using these days are battery powered. The framing nailers that are now available by Milwaukee told me. The Milwaukee framing nailer is amazing. I own 1 or 2 of them, and the guys love working with those. Who would have ever thought that you'd be able to have a cordless tool that you could bump nail, which means like just you can keep nailing on repeat. Like, if you've ever worked in the industry before, there was Pass Load was the first cordless framing nailer, and you'd have to push it in and wait for I think it's like butane to spill in there, and then boom, it'd spark and drive the nail in. Now it's just battery powered. It's awesome. Back in the day, certainly the 50s, 60s, and 70s, didn't have plywood. So what they would use is this shiplap material, which is this stuff right here. And they would use that to form the concrete footings, and they would strip that off, and they would just take that same material and nail it to the sides of the house. So form your concrete and then slam it on the outside of the building. And they actually use the same stuff on the diagonal across floors. And so we really had very little wastage. Kind of makes you wonder sometimes if we do everything the smartest way these days, but that's what the podcast is for, not these check-ins. Now we're in really good shape down here. We're getting ourselves ready to spray foam, which is what we're gonna do right directly onto this, and then pour some concrete. So still lots of runway left on this project, but man, it's really starting to come together. It's looking great. All right, that's all I had to show you this week here at Villa Familia. Now, next week, what can you anticipate seeing here? The joists will be done. Sheathing on top of that. The guys actually have a few beams that are set and ready to go. We have a crane coming on Monday to start or to finish putting the beams in place, and then to drop the plywood and the lumber for the second floor. So really, really, really should subscribe to this channel and check it out and stay tuned, because there's a lot of really cool things happening at this project over the next month. So all I can do is, suggest hit that ring, the little bell thing, and subscribe. I don't know, we've got to come up with a cuter way of saying that in the future. But anyways, if you would like to create a second story addition for your home and give yourself and your family some more space, reach out and talk to us. We'd love to see if we can help you out. In the meantime, thank you so much for taking the time to watch our videos, and stay awesome. Talk to you later.